I'm down at the club today. It's a Sunday. I've got my canoe inflated now, just about to go out on the water. Now, don't know if that's recording well. Let's see. Hot day. Maybe about 23 degrees, I think, today. There's another swan, just not far off the boat. There's a heron there. I'm actually very close to it. Look at that, there's some ducks passing right by the canoe. They're obviously used to these canoes. And the heron there. It's quite peaceful out here at the moment. I think the canoers have gone right round the other side of the reservoir, so it's very quiet just in this spot. I can feel a light breeze. The breeze is actually blowing the boat slightly, but that doesn't matter. So the last time I came here, it was actually pouring with rain quite a bit. And it makes a big difference to be out in nice weather conditions like this. Everything looks nice and calm on the water. So anyway, the boat does seem very stable, and you've got these big tubes on either side, so that, you know, even if I did rock around, I'm rocking around now, it's not, you know, it's not likely to tip over. You'd have to have quite a strong force to make the boat tip over. So that's one of the reasons I prefer it over these, the little ones. You can probably see over there. They're paddling in the plastic canoe. Plastic canoes, so they're not the inflatable ones, they're just rigid, those ones. So it's been nice and dry. It's basically been just about no water splashed inside the boat, as far as I can see, so it's nice conditions to be on the water when it's nice and dry. A couple of little brown ducks going past over there. So as regards this new kayak, it does feel good quality. Obviously, as I say, the side chambers do inflate quite strongly, and even if you know, try and rock it, it's not going to tip over, even if you put quite a lot of effort in. So you know, it's pretty stable, and there's a lot of room obviously in here as well. Now, another useful feature it's got is that you can actually fix the oar to the side with these Velcro straps. So, you know, if you're just having a rest and you want to just secure the oar, then you can just leave it like that, secured with these Velcro straps, which is quite useful. So as I say, I've put a few things under those bungee cords, and then I've got a bag there, which is the waterproof bag, so that you can put things in there, and obviously if anything did go overboard into the water, at least it should be protected. It's also nice to have a seat with a backrest, you know, to support the back there, which I think is pretty useful. There's actually quite a few herons up in the tree. There's one. I've seen at least 3 of them in the trees, and one down near the water. See that? And over there, there's several ducks just out of the water, just sitting on the tree trunk there. So you can see in the distance there, they're still building various blocks of flats in West Hendon. So they have built quite a few around that area, but obviously it's still ongoing. So there's not too many boats out at the moment. You can only see about 2 or 3. One of them's a motorboat, and the other, and then there's 2 sailing boats there. Just there, standing on the branch. Oh, flew off. Over there, they're going in a motorboat. So you can go on different trips if you want, but you know, you can just enjoy it going like this in a kayak. Well, I've been out here on the water probably about an hour, but you know, they don't really have too much of a time limit. You can be out here for 2 or 3 hours if you want. So we'll just see how it goes. Maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour, and I'll be finished. Someone over there doing the windsurfing, which is more difficult. You've got to keep your balance when you're on the water. So I'm now going around the other side. Before I was on the left-hand side of that launch area. Now I'm sticking fairly near to the bank. They said don't go too far out, even though there's really hardly anyone on the water today. But you know, the rules are you're not supposed to go all the way out unless you're with an instructor. Now just here near to the riverbank, the water is not very deep. It's only probably less than 2 feet deep just near to the bank. Obviously it gets deeper as you go out. So I don't know how deep it gets out in the middle of the reservoir, but certainly near to the bank, it's only a matter of a few feet, 2 or 3 feet. So that's quite safe. That is the main launch point. So there's a slope down where they can drag the boats, wheel them down to the edge of the water there. Well, it's just gone 3 o'clock, so I reckon I've been out here probably 1 hour 20 minutes or so now, and I might just give it a bit more time and then I'll be going back to get something to eat.